Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, my fellow Earth travelers. Obelix here in Valheim. How are y'all doing today? So guys, you have asked for it, so I am giving it. You guys wanted me to play some Valheim on the YouTubes, so here we are. Now I have been playing this game in multiplayer on twitch.tv/Obelix, shameless plug. I play every Saturday at 1 p.m. CST. It is multiplayer with Nasharak, Jamdoggy, and Miruski. Huggies here is our little friend who talks to us and tells us what we need to be doing early in the game. I've been there, done that, so I don't really need him right off the bat. This looks like a fantastic seed. Now, it may not be. There may be other things, but we'll see when we get there. But it's beautiful, nonetheless. It is beautiful. Yeah. Okay. I got it, Huggy. No problem. Disappear, buddy. Go on. Poof off. You're not needed. At least not yet, anyway. So, those that don't know, Valheim is a survival game, and the world's kind of been wanting a new survival game for a while now, and Valheim became incredibly popular very, very quickly. I am digging this seed, man. So you always start around in one of these little here circles, and you'll notice we have little critters carved on stones with some chains and a hook on them. What we have to do is go kill each one of these as a boss. We have to go kill that boss, take its trophy, and hang it up here for each one of these guys. So we're going to make our way around and do just that. So here's our map. You see, here's where we are now. That's us, the little yellow triangle. This is the first boss. So we're going to have to head to him before long. Man, the seed is beautiful. Now, you notice the game has some funky, when you get up close to the textures, they ain't gorgeous, Let's be fair. Call a spade a spade. It ain't the most purty thing ever. Ooh, berries. We're going to get us some food here. And I'm going to play this kind of like you guys probably, don't know. For those that don't know what's going on. But a lot of you will, so we'll try not to make it too boring and get too talky, but I want to be able to explain it to those who need it. Now, you see that little glow that popped up around my head? That is increasing my skill level. If I come over here and look at that one, these are all my current skills, and you can see that red bar is how close I am to leveling up in that skill. The yellow bar, the little sliver right here, is how far I am in the complete progression. So I'm at level 2 of unarmed combat here. About to get to level 3 if I do a little more punchy on some baddies. While I was waiting to start my recording, I had a bad dude show up and I had to puncturate his face a little bit. But, yeah, so I am super excited to get into this game again in single player because I love this game. Having a blast playing it in multiplayer. With the crew. We're obviously a little bit further along because I'm just starting out here. We've been playing for about 3 streams, and we usually stream 5 to 6 hours a stream. So we are quite a bit further ahead, but we'll catch up. We'll get there. First, I'm going to start with gathering up a few resources. We got an inventory here. Inventory's relegated to the number of slots you have, but it's also relegated to weight if you look right here. So we can carry up to 300 weighty bits, and we're currently carrying 20 weighty bits, and each item has a weight to it. So you see, like, these dandelions are 0.5 weighty bits. So we just want to be careful. Obviously, heavier things are heavier, like rocks. That's 8 weighty bits. Wood is 8 weighty bits. Our armor, well, it's not really an armor. It's kind of just a rag. But, it is... 2 weighty bits. So You know, in whatever your preferred unit of measure is. Feel free to insert preferred unit in weighty bit place. So I'm going to run around and we're going to gather some wood and some stone because we're going to need a ton of it to get started. Not a huge amount, but we're going to need some to get started here. And I'm going to pick up these berries because they're delicious. A good source of food early in the game. We'll pop that up here so we can eat when we need to eat. In fact, I will eat now. Chompity chomp chomp. And the way it works, if you look in the bottom left corner way down here, this is your food and health. So the red is your health bar. I have 20 health units. And this is your food bar. You can eat up to 3 foods at a time. Each one will represent a slot. You see we ate the raspberry, so the raspberry shows up right here. The more food you eat, the more diverse food you eat, the more health you get, the quicker you get it. It's a really cool system. I really like how they did it. Hello, wild boar. I could probably punch him in the face, but I'd much rather wait till I had a tool before I go aggro him. Boars are aggressive. They will attack you if you get too close. But they're not terribly tough. So let's get some more berries over here. Obviously, this first day is going to be a lot of, you know, just resource collecting. It's just like Minecraft, right? First day Minecraft. It's resource collecting. It's getting yourself a hole to live in. That kind of thing. Getting you some early game tools. Oh, we got a little structure here. Nice, nice. There are some pre-gen structures in the world. And give you kind of a clue of how you can build in the game. And sometimes there's a chest. A chesticle full of all the goodness. And this time there's not. Wah, wah. But that's all right. We'll go find our own stuff. As I said, I just want to troll around a little bit and see what we see. I found a lot of berries. I'm quite pleased with the amount of berries we found so early on. Would like to find a few more. Hello, deer. Deer are passive, obviously, and will mostly run away from you. But they become a very important source of things down the road that you will need. So you will be doing some deer hunting. Ooh, we have fishies in the water. Got deer swimming in the water. We got an oblique swimming in the water. That ain't bueno. Okay, this here stuff is flint, and that is awesome to get early game. That's actually a little. I was expecting to get that a little bit later, but hey, we'll take it. You notice I have a buff now of being wet. You see me dripping? That's not me peeing. The rest assured, I did not go to the restroom. It's just because I got in the water a little bit. You see up in the top right corner, it says you are wet. That causes you a few issues about warming up, and that affects your stamina. We haven't really seen stamina yet because I haven't done much with it. If I start to run, if I hold shift and do some running, you'll see a yellow bar show up down there at the bottom. That is me stams. And the more you run, obviously, the faster, the more it'll go down. Eventually it will run out and you will be tuckered out and you won't be able to do much. Oh, here we go. This is a grayling. We're in a fight. Big fight. I'm going to puncturate his face. Now he's a big chicken because I punched him. Get up. Get up. Rah. Now you're going to die. That's what you get, boy. Attacking me like that. Who you think you is? Anyway, so we punchificated his face and leveled up our unarmed combat. You do want to be careful with the swimming because you notice when I go into swim mode, that starts using stamina. And if you run out of stamina while you're swimming, you're going to start taking damage. And that ain't no good. I do want to get this flint. Man, this river is beautiful. I'm loving it. What an amazing spawn. I hope there's other cool things around. Get some of these rocks. Perfect. I'm going to be using these to make tools. We got these little guys. They're aggressive. They don't like you. I don't know why they're all running away from me. Maybe I smell funny. Yeah, I don't know why they're all running away from me, but they'll usually attack you. But once you defeat them, you can get their tail, and their tail can be cooked for food. It's a meat source. And like we said, you know, diversity of food is a good thing. So we definitely we'd be behooved to go rectificate a few of them. Ooh, I improved my swimming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Get out. Okay. Yeah, whew. Yeah, I was watching my stam drop, and that was no good. Yeah, you can get a little stuck in the water if you're not careful on some of these edges, so... also, if you get too heavy, you know, carry too much stuff, that can cause you some issues as well. So I'm just going to run around here and grab a few tangs. Grab a few flints. Let's see if we can get across this here river. In this here shallow spot. We're going to go back here and say hi to them next. And, don't tell me you little fools swam back across the river again, did you? See, the deer did. Where did the necks go? You little jerk faces. You guys. Pick a side, man. No, no, no. Oh, there's an inlet. Alright, we're going to take a quick... Oh, we are hurting on the staminas. Well, luckily, we were able to walk across most of this. Alright, let's get out so we can get our stams back. Let's go ahead and get a bite. Do a little munchy munch. We're in a big fight. Oh, that's right. You run. Come on. Get up here so I can punch you in the face again. Come on. They're struggling to get out too, it looks like. Oh, I can't even hit him. He's so low. Come here. I want to punch you in the face. Oh, no. No, don't make me swim. Okay, yeah, you saw my stam went all the way out. That was not good. But we survived. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Did we get our neck tail? Yeah, those little guys are called necks, and you want to eat their tails. Called a neck tail. A little bit weird, but okay. I don't know where the other one went. Where'd you go, homeboy? Did you bolt? Did I kill you? What happened? And I do love this spawn. So far. A little bit of it I've seen anyway. Let's take a look at the map here. So all this is opened up because a bird flew us in down this path right here and dropped us off. Little huggies that we were, you know, reading his little messages when he landed on the ground. He flew us in and landed us right here. That's why that part of the map is opened up to us. But alright, let's get some basic tools. We're gonna need an axe, so let's craftificate an axe. We're gonna need a hammer, and we might as well make a club, which I do not have enough wood for. You see it blinking red right there. It tells us we do not have enough. We need to go get some more. But now that we have an axe, oh, we can do just that. So we're gonna come down here and chop a tree. You do want to be careful. Hey, what's up, Hugs? Let's see what Hugs has to say. Blah, blah, blah. Chop a tree. I was about to do that before you got interrupted. So when you chop trees, you want to be careful because when they fall, they can hurt you. So imagine that. A large, heavy tree falling hurts you. See, that one wanted to fall back on my face. Once you've downed it, you just chop it again. It's going to split into two. Eventually. There we go. And now we just want to schmackificate it again. And it'll burst into the woods. There we go. Zorp around, pick it up. Good to go. And personally, I like to knock out the stumps because they drive me nuts. It's like side torches in Minecraft. You just don't leave stumps laying around. Or floating trees, for that matter. Don't do that either. Oh, hey, homie. You can hit these guys with an axe. It's a slow weapon, but it works. Ha! I hit you before you hit me. Get dead. Give me your bits. So those guys drop little bits. Oh, another one. Hi, how you doing? In a big fight. Leveling up with our axe punching abilities. And it's becoming nighttime. We spent the bulk of the day wandering around looking at all the good things. Now, bad things do spawn more at night than they do in the day, but they also spawn during the day, so don't think you're totally safe during the day. But they obviously do spawn more at night. Now, we can go ahead and make that club, which is just our first beatification tool. So we can take that out and beat things with it. Really won't need it too much, I don't think. Now, there are different kinds of trees. So you see, let's see, this guy, kind of this gray, is a beech. We can chop that right now with our current little sad pickaxe. But this is a birch. We cannot. It says, too hard, no can do. No good. Oh, we got another one. Yeah, see what I tell you? It's dark, these guys start spawning a little more. Why are you swinging so far, bro? That's really far away. You didn't stand much chance there, homie. You're gonna have to... Here. There you go. I'll give you a shot. One free shot. That's all you get. Alright. So next up, we need to kind of set a little working area, right? I don't want to build a major house over here because house building in this game is... it's involved. And it does take you a little bit. Takes a lot of resources and such. So you want to find that good place to be to do it. And I don't really necessarily want to build right here in this space until we walk around a little bit and see what's what. You know, get a better feel for the land. And you can't build too close to this. There is a radius around it that you cannot build. And I believe I cannot chop this tree. Yeah, see, oak trees, too hard. So we just want a little hut, a little shack, something to, you know, keep us dry, hold our bits while we're off doing things. And we might actually build right in here. So we're going to use our hammer. And I'm going to right click it and you get our crafting menu. So these are all the things we can craft. Here's your first set, then your crafting items, your building items, and your furniture. You got to start with the very first thing is this workbench. So we're just going to pop one of them down. And here's old Huggy to talk to us again because he likes with the blah blahs. Hey Hugs, what's up? There you go. And you see we got a metric butt ton of new recipes. Oh, Hugs is over here now too. What are you doing so far over there for? Be wary of the weather. Yes, I know. Weather's bad. Weather will wreck your stamp. I get it. I get it. Now, to build, you must be within the radius of a crafting bench, with the exception of a crafting bench. Everything else you need to be within the radius of a crafting bench. So if I try to build, say, a foundation, you'll see that white dotted line going all the way around. That's the radius you can build within around our crafting bench. Beyond that, I can't build. I'd need to lay down another crafting bench. So as long as I stay within this radius, I'm okay. But you will see, if I try to use the crafting bench, I won't be able to use it. If I hit E on it, it says, hey, needs a roof. I can't work without a roof. So we're going to have to build, you know, like a small little building type of thing for the crafting table to be within so that it can do what it is it do. So we're going to just set it like it is so. And then I think we will destroy this crafting bench. The cool thing is once you build something and you break it, you get all the resources back, which is awesome. Boy, I wish some other games would do that. Okay, so we set him on some foundations. The only reason I did that is just to make it nicer, you know, a little bit nicer and a little easier to see what we're doing here. So now we need to get him some walls, and I think we're probably pretty low on wood. We are. We're going to need to go get some more wood. So we're just going to hop over here to these trees. I love these types of trees because there's two of them really close together. So when I'm chopping, I'm actually chopping both at the same time. Super, super handy. Now watch your stems because it is going to go down while you're chopping these trees. And if you get attacked, it's going to be bad news bears because you got no stamina. But let's see. And another cool thing is sometimes you will knock a tree down and it'll knock several of its friends down, which is super handy. And it's going to roll into my foundations and break everything. A rolling log can hurt you as well. So not just the fallen tree, but a rolling log also. Okay, you can see there my axe broke. So it is no longer functional. I have to repair it in this station, but I can't repair it because the station doesn't have a roof. So I've got to get a roof on here quick, fast, and in a hurry so that my station can be useful. Hopefully I have enough wood to build a roof. Otherwise we're just going to have to build another axe, which I'm not a huge fan of. Let's see if I can get this lined up. Come on. Now there is a weight system in the game. You see when I'm mousing over these, they're green. That tells me they have enough support to function. If they didn't, they would change color from yellow to orange to red. Obviously red is bad. You ain't got enough support. You need more support, or you're not going to be able to use that station. Okay, station. So it has a roof, but it's still too exposed. It wants more walls around it. It wants more covering. So let's just slap a wall on here. And maybe a wall there. Now are you happy? Still too exposed. How much wood do I have left? 21. Alright, we should have enough. So what I'm going to do is come around here and rotate. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. And hopefully that's good enough. No. Dang it, Bobby. There's probably a better way to do this. But this is my way. Get up there. There we go. I probably could have just done it with these back ones. Like this. I probably didn't need these little side ones. Let's see. Is that enough? Yes. Alright. Now our crafting bench is fully functional. And you can use this to repair the items like our axe. And it costs nothing, which is amazing. I love it. So it costs absolutely nada. You can also use this to build things that you cannot build in your personal inventory and do upgrades as well, which we will be doing here in a little bit. Let's get a torch going so we can see what we're doing over here. Okay, so we got that. I think I will probably go collect some more wood and work on a little bit of a house here. And then bring you back once I have just a little bit of a something structure here. Like I said, I'm not going for anything huge and crazy. I want to keep it simple because we're not going to be living here long term. We're just going to be living here long enough to do the basics. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. So I'll bring you back here in a little bit. All right. I did change my mind just a little bit. I'm still going to do all that. But one thing I wanted to do was go ahead and upgrade to a Flint Axe, since we did find that flint early on, and I kind of forgot we found it because I almost never find it this early. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to a Flint Axe, and we'll chunk our stone axe because it's not really necessary anymore. So we want to go ahead and switch to that, and this, go away. Nobody likes you. Now, this guy will chop trees a little bit quicker. Though not a lot quicker. That'll help me get this little basic house going a little bit faster. Okay, started working on the house here and laying some of these wooden poles, 1 meter, 1 meter and 2 meter, basically full height and half height. And I was laying these down into the ground because they give your building additional support. Like I was telling you, there's a weight system, so the more things attached to the ground, the better. But I always have a problem getting them to connect. When the ground is high, I was able to get that one in and this one in because the ground is lower. So I want to show you a trick on getting the ground lower if you need it. So we're going to come in here and we're going to build us a hoe. Now, a hoe in this game does not do what you think it does from all your other games. So we're going to come over here, and what a hoe does is level the ground and kind of dirtify it. And you see it's trimming the ground down just a little bit, and it bases it on the level that I'm at. What's up, homie? I'm trying to talk to the peeps, and you come over here and just raise ruckus. Why you raising ruckus, homie? Don't start none, won't be none. Now, can I get back to what I was doing, please? All right. So we've lowered the ground just a little bit with our hoe. We can actually see how the grass is popping up through the land there a little bit. We can come over here and do like so. Dirtify the land, and now you can see it's not doing that anymore. How nice is that? The one thing I can't do yet is get rid of rocks like this because I do not have a pickaxe, and I cannot build a pickaxe yet. Now you can see I can easily fit that in under there to get it more stable. And like I said, that just lets you float a lot further without the need of, it allows you to float things higher further. So now I'll be able to come over here. The world am I hearing? Who making noise? Somebody making noise. Oh, well, I can't tell because it's so daggum foggy. Anyway, I'm going to keep building this thing. I do like to keep the wood going the same way. We just do a little rotate, little R for rotate on there. And let's build this sucker out. And I want to place these legs every 2 blocks. Or every 2 foundations, like so. Nice and stable. Alright, so building has occurred. We've got us a little house based right on where the crafting table was. I actually didn't move the crafting table. It is in the exact same spot it was to begin with. You can see a little bit of deforestation has occurred. Maybe a lot of it. Anyhoozle. Crafting bench is right behind this wall right there. And you can see we just kind of went with a, I don't know, kind of a sloped looking roof. It's not evenly sloped. We use these 26 degrees. When you build, you can use, these 45 degree, or you can use 26 degree. So it's actually a mix. Hello, dear. How you doing? You want to get shot? Okay. I shall oblige. You gonna come over here and just give me your bits? I'll take them. Hey, homie. How you doing? You felt neglected? Want to get shot too? Okay. Well, yeah, that wasn't on the agenda, but hey, what you gonna do? Opportunity presents. You take the opportunity. So I did trim it all out with these edge pieces. I think that looks pretty cool. And like I said, this is just a simple little starter house. Not, man, just everything is over here. I can go days without seeing anything over here, and then just all of a sudden, wow, I'm just horrible at hitting this guy. Get dead, stupid neck. Give me your tail meat. So yeah, just like I said, a simple little starter house to get us going. We got a little back entrance here. We got a little chimney going on up here with the smoky smoke coming out. You do have to be careful with fire in this game. Whenever you place a campfire down, it will create smoke. If you place that indoors with nowhere for that fire to go, it will smoke you out and start causing you damage. No bueno. You can see a couple of these, what are these, birch? Yeah, the birch logs did fall. That would be this guy right there, too hard for me to break, and this guy right here, too hard for me to break. You will see I did clean up all the other stumps. These just fell because the beech trees would fall into them and eventually knock them over. And they're just going to have to stay there until I get a better pickaxe to be able to tear them apart. And you can see a lot of the trees fell into, this was like a little berry farm kind of looking place. And yeah, knocked out a lot of the fences when the trees fell. But yeah, what you going to do? So here's our simple little abode. Got a nice little porch with some torches on the front to keep the lights burning bright. I like to use these gates instead of doors. I just think they look better. The doors seem a little bit short. The doors are only a one wall high, where the gates are a wall and a half. So I like to use the gates. Here is that fireplace we were talking about. Now campfires do have to be placed on dirt. So you'll see we left the dirt down there and we used our hoe to bring it up to the level. Where it's right here at the edge of the house. We put a nice little lip on it so we can kind of walk up to the edge and do what we got to do. Like for example, we put that meat that we just got on there, cook it. Perfectamundo. And you're able to get 3 of these cooking stations across one campfire. Now I left this purposefully open for another campfire down the road. We can put one with some more cooking stations, or we can put a cooking pot once we get that far down. So you can see I have been out hunting and gathering. We got a bunch of stuff down in here. We got a whole bunch of this stuff here. We got tons of the mob drops. I've been killing deer and boar. Fought a skeleton, been hunting birds whenever I can find them. Got quite a few trophies. And finding flint for days. So just keeping track of all of that. Got a little bit of stone saved up and a lot of bit of wood. A lot of bit more wood. I did even find some core wood in a building out by the ocean. I'll show you here on the map in a second. And I was able to tear that building down and get the core wood. We have a bunch of extra meat. Oh, this is already cooked right here. These are not ready to be cooked. Let's see. We found some bees. We do need to set these up soon. We got some amber and some honey from those bees, or the amber comes out of chest and the honey comes out of the hive when we tear it down. We got some gold coins, and I think that's it. So crafting tables right here never has moved, or workbench I should say, never has moved from where I put it originally. Just built around it. You can see we got a kind of a cool looking house inside here. Did a little, like these struts here are just for decoration. They really provide no structural purpose whatsoever. But I do think they just look cool. So we got us a nice little house that serves us very well. Now if we look at the map, see all the places I have explored, our house is right in here. You can see I did head over to where the boss is. Actually went down this river, explored it about halfway here and came back, and then went a little further. There's a whole other river that runs right here and then runs along here. This is all dark forest. That's a bad mojo place. That is the next area we want to go after we defeat Ichthyr. But we don't want to be in that area yet. This little snuff of white right here, this is mountain biome. We definitely don't want to be there. That's like in-game biome. Plus it's really, really cold and we can't keep ourselves warm enough to go up into that mountain. All of this area right in here and this right in here, super, super, super mountainous. All this right in here, lots and lots of mountains. Crazy amount of mountains. The height is unbelievable in the seed. It's something I had not seen before. Now I think the next thing we want to do is work on upgrading our tools. In order to do that, we are going to need, you can see that star with the number 2 on it. We are going to need a level 2 workbench here. So in order to do that, we need to 5 it. And we want to look at crafting. You see these items with the stars on them? Those are your upgrades that you're looking for. So these are the ones we want to put down that will do what we need to do to upgrade. We can use either one. We're going to need them both because this one will give us a level 2, one will give us a level 3. So this one here, we're going to need 10 wood and 10 flint. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just grab some wood and we'll grab some flint. We'll go back to our number 5 and we'll just place this little guy right here in the corner. Really doesn't matter. You see the little yellow line that appears? As long as it's in range of that. Like here's it's out of range, but there it's in range. So as long as it's in range of that, the workbench will use it and you're good to go. But I like to tuck it right up in there so we're not wasting a lot of space. So that now takes us to a level 2 workbench. And of course gives us quite a few more recipes. So if we take a look in here, we now have access to things like fire arrows, the stack breaker, spear. We got some more pants. We can go in, we have the rag on now. We have a rag tunic. We didn't even put on pants. We're just running around with our jiggly bits hanging out. But we can go into leather pants and tunic. And as well, we can start doing some upgrades. If we look in here, like our flint knife, we can go ahead and upgrade that right now because it only takes 2 flint to be able to do that. And you can see here, it just takes everything up by just a little bit. Not a lot of bit, but a little bit. So let's go ahead and upgrade that knife while we got it. And like to do our flint axe, we're going to need some leather and some flint. So we might as well just take everything up while we're here. Let's go ahead and just knock it out. Boom and a bam. We definitely want to upgrade our bow. And probably reasonable to upgrade our wooden arrows, given that's what we're using, our flint axe. Go ahead and do that. And I'm actually crafting the items. Dadgummit, it just gets me every flipping time. And I see so many people that get caught by the exact same thing. It's like you end up crafting the item instead of doing the upgrade and wasting resources. Ugh, so irritating. But my own stupid fault. Here we go. Alright, now we can do our flint axe. Moron. I'm not even going to worry about the rag tunic because I think we're going to get into the leather. To do our flint axe, we do need a level 3. To do our bow, we need a deer hide. Let's get a deer hide. We'll go ahead and grab some of those. Make sure we go here. Alright, get our bow done. Alright, our hammer. We need a stone to get that guy upgraded, so let's do that. And nope, go to upgrades. Be smart. Be smart, Obelix. Not dumb. There we go. Let's upgrade our hoe. And we're just getting all the things upgraded. So we need some resin to upgrade our shield. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. Now we can get our shield done. We still got a good amount of resources, so I'm not too worried about that. So we can see all this is level 2. The only thing not is our leather tunic, which I can't be fussed. What the heck, let's just upgrade it. That way it's done. And of course that makes you take it off. We'll put it back on. Boom, there we go. Now it's level 2. Well, it was level 2. We're just rocking the higher grade now. Now if we want to go to level 3 on anything, we're going to need to go back and build this guy. To do that, we're going to need 10 wood, 15 flint, 20 leather scraps, and 5 deer hide. You can see why I collected all the things I did, why I did all that resource gathering. Because, yeah, it gets to be a lot fairly quickly. So we are encumbered. That's okay, as long as we keep our stamina. we'll be fine. Because this is going to use up some of our stuff. We're going to place this little guy right there. We want to make sure we have the little lines just like we showed before. Now we can do upgrades to tier 2. So we can go ahead and update our Flint Axe. Now he's at tier 3. We can update our bow to tier 3, our hammer to tier 3, our hoe. Oh, I love this. It's brilliant. And our shield. The only thing we can't upgrade is our tunic because there is no tier 3 for the tunic. So we've upgraded everything as high as we can possibly upgrade it. So we can and should probably get into some leather pants. So this gives us is a weight of 2, quality 1, durability 200, and armor 1. The leather tunic takes us to an armor of 2. So it's worthwhile to go ahead and get into the leather tunic and pants. And that actually gave us a new item. Ah, leather helm and a deer hide cape. Nice. So we can take this guy off, put some pants on, and put our new top on. Perfect. And we'll just put the old one down in there like so. And let's grab some more deer hide. We are definitely burning through our deer hide because I want to look at upgrades. Ooh, it takes bones. We don't have that many bones. We have a few, but not enough to do that. Yeah, I have one. I don't even have a few. I have one. So we definitely can't do that. But what we can probably do is go ahead and craft the leather helm. Get a little bit more armor. And where was the cape? What were we missing for the deer hide cape? Oh, 5 bones. Okay. And do we make the stag breaker? I've heard it's a pretty decent weapon. So it may be worth it. Just to try it. I actually have not built this before and tried it. We need 5 deer head. Which we'll need some to kick off the boss. But kick off Ichthyr, but that's okay. I think we only need 1 more of those. And what am I missing? Oh, it wants core wood. Yeah, okay. And do I want to spend? I don't have anywhere near enough core wood, so that's not going to happen. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode. We're looking pretty baller in our shield and Kniffy and upgraded all the bits and bobs. I think next time we're going to head over and probably take on Ichthyr, our first big boss battle. Oh, hello, disappeared me. Ooh, spooky. Alright, guys, till next time, y'all get out there, make some noise. See ya.